Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a fantastic day. We had a great day today. Personally, I thought price action it might have appeared sloppy, but I mean everything was pretty spot on today. It was nothing but yeah. I mean we pumped, but all those dumps and pumps were all 50% retraces. The big move end of day from 3 to 4, nothing but a big 50% retrace on NQ up to fill a 4-hour FVG. I thought it was all very, very clean. Biggest thing to take from today, obviously, remember this morning we were delivering off this daily order block, right? I was like, this is going to keep me with a bearish bias today, probably at least to these lows down here. You see where we bounced today. We bounced right off of here. So right out the this would be like a this would be the low from February 2nd. You see we swept that low, found a nice move up here. So the big thing going into today is going to be this. So what I'm watching here, you notice this was so if you take the wick of this order block here, so this would be like your let's get rid of this low here. So if we get off of, so this is your daily order block, right? As soon as this candle closes above it, it makes this a daily order block. These like to be filled, right? So once we close above here, this thing was never filled. So we come back down, we test it, we hit the wick of it. Look where we bounced today, right off the 50% mark of that wick of the daily order block. So pretty bullish sign there, if you ask me. So I'm watching that, and then I'm going to watch the 4-hour above. So I like where we bounced. Also notice today where we bounced. So we came down, we took that low, we hit that daily order block. What happens? We form this hourly order block right here, right? So this becomes our hourly order block. It also turned into a 15-minute order block down here, right? So you got your hourly up here, your 15 down here. Either way, look how price still comes back to test it, kind of like the daily that I'm showing you. I'm just showing you how this stuff works on every single time frame. So you notice how, yeah, we had a 15, we closed above, went way ahead. We still managed to come back, we hit that order block before looking for higher prices then. So that's the 15-minute chart. We'll get rid of this line. You can already see what happened with the hourly too, right? Hourly closed above. You think, oh, we're gone. Nope. We come back down. We wick down into the body here, and then look. If you're watching this in a lifetime, like I was, as soon as we hit this low, we had a very, very strong, quick reaction right back to the upside. So right then in there is when I knew that we had a chance to probably to go hit 50% to the upside. So immediately I was like in, okay, this is bullish mode, just based off the reaction off that hourly order block was very, very strong. So I'm like, okay, well, this tells me right now we should at least go to 17,587, 588, which is 50% up. And what else was there? We had this 4-hour fair value gap that's sitting above 50%. So going into tonight, this is going to be the condition. If we can violate this 4-hour and get above it, I think we're going up for these relative equal highs here on the 4-hour. They're off by about like $1 or so, but still on the 4-hour chart, they're still very, very close. So watching that 4-hour, and then if you notice that 4-hour is also combined with this big hourly. But I think as long as the 4-hour inverses, we'd probably still push it up higher here. So remember, we're delivering off the hourly OB, we're delivering off that daily OB. So there is a chance that this 4-hour can get inversed. If it does not, then all we did was we found support off that daily order block to come back up, and we took this low as well. Remember the 464 low we were also targeting. But so we held that daily order block just to come back up, hit 50%, hit this 4-hour FEG, and then if you scale out a little bit, it sort of looks like a big buy model, sell model back down to the 17,222 lows. So if we wake up in the morning and we are displacing down from this 4-hour, first target's going to be today's low. down there at that 17,451 level, and then next target will be down there at that 17,222 level. As soon as we can push through this 4 hour, because remember we are still delivering from this 4 hour FEG as well as well as that daily order block. So you want to see strong movement through here after we take low of day, and then if we can push through this 4 hour, then 17,222. But just remember, if we do inverse the 4 hour here, I think we're going back up to that 17,724. So setting up for a pretty big week. It's possible this was low of week. I mean, that daily order block can send us right back up, because if you look at it, I mean, we are still in that daily 50% here. So I mean, there's a case for the bulls and for the bears here. So just have to wait, and we'll see how what happens overnight to kind of get a gauge for tomorrow. So let's break down a little bit about today. Actually, let's check out ES first. So ES a little bit stronger today than NQ. You notice didn't take as many lows. Did this take a low? What low is this here? 68.75, 68.25. So this low did get swept. These are not equal lows here. Notice ES dug into, remember, it's still digging into this daily volume imbalance from last week, but now we're coming back down here. Let's see. ES did not have a 4 hour imbalance, right? Like what NQ has. So there was no FEG here like what NQ has. ES already hit 50% back up as well. So best thing I can see for ES, maybe it comes back up and taps into this 4 hour. Will be up here, which it's already hit before. When this candle closed below, you see how this one dug up into it and then rejected. So ES, I'm just going to really pay more attention to NQ. I guess you can watch this hourly right here on ES and if that inverses over 5,000 basically, then you could probably look for, there's hourly equal highs sitting up here at 5,012 would be my target for ES. So yeah, watch that hourly. If we push over 5,000, expect 5,012 to be your next target on ES. If it rejects it, then expect obviously today's low and then down to that 49.37 level or so. So that's what I'll be watching on ES. As far as today on NQ, this is pretty clean action if you ask me. So basically what happened, we came up, I think the hardest part for most people was today right here. These were London highs, right? So and then you see what happens. We come up, we almost take it. Everyone's thinking, oh, bullish back to here, just because we left pretty much relative equal highs up here. There's no way we're not going to leave them. Well, we end up coming down. We take London lows down here. We keep displacing through. So remember what I always say, if we keep displacing through a low and we don't show signs of reversal, we look left and we see what is the next liquidity we're going after. So that's when I kind of pointed out, okay, well, let's get rid of this here. I was like, okay, well, if we're displacing through here, where can we look to possibly be the next draw? I'm like, okay, well, we have this low down here, that 464 low. You see, we don't take it though, right? We take this low down here at that 540. So we take that, and then what happens? We get a nice bounce from it, and they make everyone think, oh, we're a bullish again. We're gonna go up here. But remember, we're in this big 4 hour sell model looking thing. Like if you're longing here, you're kind of going against the trend. These are the kind of moves where we could be bullish, but we're bearish on the higher time frame. Anything bullish is most likely going to be a 50% retrace. So what happens? We get a bounce off the low. We also leave this FEG up here, right? So this FEG doesn't get tapped into. We don't hit 50%, but what happens? It's because of what I showed you earlier. Today, ES hit 50%, right? So ES hit 50%, dug into that 15-minute FEG. NQ didn't, so we don't have to. That's why I always watch both that's why I always watch both indices. And then you see eventually end of day we come back up and hit it, which is why I think we could be bullish now, just because NQ since NQ came back up and is coming back up here now and hitting this, it doesn't. I don't know if that means we go all the way back down now. So that's why we'll just wait and see what that 4-hour means. But usually, if ES rejected there, we would have kept pushing lower. But you see, we came down, took new lows. We took those 464 lows that I pointed out right here. You see, we took those, and then we get a nice PM session right up to the highs here. So you see here, like, it's just today was full of a bunch of 5-minute 50%. Like even here, like, okay, yeah, here's our PM. Then we go down. Oh, we get a little move up here. What happens? Not quite a 50%. Well, I guess you would draw it from here, so you would get like a 50% here. See, 50% in back down. So just kind of something like the price action was very, very clean today. I thought, just based off of this, like it was just everything was 50%. Especially if you're watching on the 1-minute chart, like it was just very, very clean. So we took the lows, and what do you see? You notice we closed above this candle that took the lows. This makes your 5-minute OB. You see how the CE of it, or the mean threshold of it, whatever you want to call it, the 50% of it was respected. That could have been your long entry for the afternoon. And I came into the PM session, and I said, I put it in my video on it, and I said I expect a move from this 17,500 range back up to that 17,600 range. Just based off of what? Just based off of this 5-minute OB forming here, showing a change in the state of delivery of price. And where is our first target? Well, it's going to be up here at this 5-minute FVG that we didn't tap into earlier. It's 50% from the morning dump. This whole move from here to here. This is 50%. What else? Oh, at 2 o'clock we closed and made this 4-hour FVG. It's because the market already took so many lows that we have to go up and take some kind of highs now, right? Or retrace at some point here, and you see that's exactly what happened. We have a reason to go up. We have a 5-minute, we have a 15-minute untapped FVG here, and then we have the 4-hour, and we didn't hit 50%, which obviously ES did, but I expected us to go up and hit that 4-hour at least, because the 4 hours rarely go untested in sell models. Look, every single one of these 4-hour FVGs got tested. So that's why I'm just watching this. If we reject here, then I told you what to expect. Other than that, let's see if we can go over the trades we took today real quick. So we had a little manipulation here. Right before the 350 algo kicked in, right here at 330, and we had this little 5-minute, like we had a huge stop run right here. I guess you could call it from here to here like a 50% type move, or even if you go from this swing low here, you see you get like a 50% tap, right? And I'm like, I'm still expecting us to go back up and hit 17,600 into that 4-hour. We get a 50% here, and then what? We get a 5-minute inverse right here. So I said I'm taking a small long here, right? We got a nice close above, just above, so we got a tight stop, and I was like, I'm selling at this high at 90, and I'm selling at 598 at the beginning of that 4-hour FVG. Nice 30 points there. Let me see what the other one was here. See, and the other one was would have been at, let's see, at 12:45, so it would have been at 145. Okay, so we took this long right here. So we caught this long in the middle of it. So we got to close above here. You see, very nice thing, and we could have ended up, if we didn't go to break even after this high, after that 33 high. You see, we got stopped down here at break even. Sadly. We got stopped at break even, but we could have caught the entire move back up to a 600. But thankfully, we caught this 5-minute as well. So two very nice 5-minute inverses going into this afternoon. This shows why patience and everything is key. Like, there's going to be a good setup every single day. You just got to be patient and wait for it. Yeah, we could have caught something probably in here, or we could have caught some of the short this morning. But the thing is, on these big dumps, you just don't want to be shorting here because 50% happen like this, and you will get wrecked. So You just gotta be patient and wait. I don't know, after a big dump like that, I would rather be looking for a long anyway. So nice inverse there, nice inverse there. Both very very clean plays. So we caught. Let's see. So we were in at 509 here, and we caught up to 33. So got like 27, 30.0, almost 57, 60 points today on NQ. So a very nice day. Plenty enough to pay the bills. So. With that, I don't think I have anything else to really show you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.